Morning, everybody. Jason, PJ, I got her over in the truck, Hollis Farms. Had to put her up for just a little bit while I do a few things. Got my new lacrosse Grange boots out, putting a little mud on them things. Get them broke in. The camera's trying to fall. Try to find a little dry ground here. Camera crooked, ain't it? Let's see what that does. Take long to break these boots in. Golly, what a mess. Now then, little dry ground. All right, so I have got a motor that has done went bad. Got a new one. I'm fixing to replace it, and hopefully that's what it is. I'm pretty sure it's what it is. I think the battery's charged and the timer's working. For some reason it's not getting to the motor. Let's put a new one in it and see if it'll work. Alright, got the new one in here. I left the original battery in here. I got one with me, but I think the battery's okay. Let's see if it'll work. Test. There we go. Oh yeah, we ready to go now. Something's it's either, I'm gonna test it maybe one day on another one. It's either the timer or the motor. I'm not sure which one it is, but I've only had a couple of these go bad in a few years, so it's not bad at all. And I think got a couple of pieces laying around and all. I can probably put one together, piece one together and have a new one. Just got to get time to do it and test everything and see what's bad. Alright, got PJ with me on this round. Got one more motor that I know I got to replace. Motor, box, controller, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to replace the whole unit, and then at some point I'll kind of part them out and see what's good and what's not. Where you at, PJ? What are you doing under there? Huh? So here's the problem with this one. I'd already tried the battery and the battery didn't work. This thing is slap full of corn. I filled it up before I knew the motor was bad. So I brought me some tape. I'm gonna have to take this Gorilla tape and slide it down just a little bit and tape the hole up where we don't lose all the corn. Be interesting. Trying to help. Huh? You trying to help? Alright, I got the old one out. Got the hole taped up. All we gotta do now is put a new one in there. What? 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 Alright. Alright, y'all. I'm finna try to film something. I know it don't mean much to some people, but dog people it will. PJ just jumped up on the Ranger for her first time. I'm finna see if I can get her to do it again. While I got the camera on. PJ. Let's see if she'll do it. She may not do it again. I was fooling with one of these feeder motors. Let's see if she'll do it if I get down here and act like I'm doing something again. PJ, you gotta see what she'll do. She come in from the other side a while ago. You gonna jump up here again? Remember how? Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You just did it. You done forgot how. Didn't even know you did it. Not gonna jump up there? I'm not picking you up. You get up there. Let's see what she'll do if I get up here. Must have been lower on the other side. She tried. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I done watched you do it. What about on the other side? What about on the other side? Come around the other side. Come on. You gotta get back. I know it. I know it. Oh, you about made it then. Good girl. Come on. Must have been shorter on the other side. She hopped right up here. I wasn't even paying no attention. Oh, you about made it then, didn't you, girl? She'll get it. She likes that. She's just nosy enough. She'll make herself do it. We got to get her jumping in the truck for long. Don't chew a hole in my new boots. These new boots, these grains, will freeze you to death because they are not insulated. Pretty cool this morning, but I'm going to get them broke in. Ain't really much broke in. I just want to get that rubber smell off of them. Alright, y'all. Got her hooked back up. Let's push test and see if it works. I believe she's ready to roll. I know it, PJ. Alright, y'all, so here's what I decided to do this afternoon. Got the boat hooked up. I run down here, I got my bow in the back seat, got my camera and my tripod and a little stool. I'm gonna go down to a spot that I'm trying to think if I've hunted it or not. I don't think I've hunted this spot, but I hadn't hunted hardly any of it, but I really hadn't looked hard since the season started. So if I find a good spot, I may sit down for a little while, but my plan is I just got my tripod and my camera, and I'm gonna grab my bow, go light. I don't want toting a bunch of stuff. Still pretty cool. What is it? Low 50s. So I'm just gonna ease down to a spot and I'm gonna carry my camera that I'm holding right now. I may not even get to get my other one out, but just kind of look around and see if I can come up what I can come up with. Like I said before, the only way to learn this stuff is to look, and I hadn't took the time to really look like we ought to, but I think that's what I'm gonna do today. jump too. That's kind of what I wanted to do today, to kind of figure out where they're bedding. It's getting kind of late. Seen a lot of tracks. Maybe finally finna get into something. He was right down there. Just gonna keep easy along. And didn't make it, but that'd have been a pretty nice deer. Hate to see that. Alright, y'all, got loaded up and made it out. Not a lot of filming today, not just a whole lot going on, but I did a lot of walking today. I think I walked, I don't know, 2 or 3 miles. I finally jumped some deer. I wish that was kind of my plan today, was bound and determined to get in somewhere and at least see a deer on this public land. We haven't hit it hard enough, I can tell y'all that. Got to do more of that next year. Still got some time left this year. I found a spot where I saw them deer. And if I can get time, I want to come back in there. It's probably about I don't know, 3/4 of a mile walk back in there. But man, I saw some tracks and some sign in there. Of course, the rut over with for the most part. Liable to get lucky and catch a fawn or some of these late deer coming in that we have pretty regular in Mississippi and Alabama. But boy, I do enjoy doing that. That is lots and lots of fun. I ain't no doubt in my mind we can do it if I just spend enough time at it. Definitely know for sure if we didn't have the property that we had and I stayed on that river hunting like that, you could do some good. And I'm liable to do that. I mean, I don't have a problem one bit. It's hard, as much work as we do on our private ground. It's hard not to hunt it. I mean, very hard not to hunt it. But it's also hard for me not to get on that river because it's so new to me and it's just so much fun. Just no phone service. I run my maps down there, and as soon as I get down there, it ain't no service. So every once in a while you can get a text or something, but I cut my phone on airplane mode and ain't got to worry about nothing. Just poke around, and I really wasn't planning on necessarily hunting today. I really did exactly what I wanted to do, is go find a deer. And that, I hated to see that dead deer, that skull, but kind of promising to what's there. That's a pretty nice deer. I'd really love to load one like that in this boat. Anyway, just lots of fun. We got to keep learning that river. I have talked to 2 people recently. I actually talked to a guy today that I've seen on the river, and I wanted, you know, the 2 people I have talked to have been very helpful, very promising, you know. I mean, I've just told them the truth. It's just new to me. The guy today knew me, kind of knew of me, didn't know me, from the deer farming we used to do and all, but very informative talking to him. I mean, I've just pretty much, like I told him, I said, man, I'm still trying to learn how to get my boat in and out of the water. And he kind of laughed, but it's kind of the truth, you know. Everything's still so new, but it's lots of fun. And he said, man, you just got to get in there and stay after it. And he pointed this and that, and some of the places I'd been on before and may have not been in the right spot. I think this guy's been hunting it pretty much all his life. And I've been wanting to talk to him, and just got lucky. He had actually, the place we looked around on, he had actually been in there kind of looking around in the middle of the day. And it's kind of interesting. Not really used to hunting where people hunt, supposed to be hunting, you know. That's kind of interesting. Kind of got to work with that. But all in all, I just had a good day. Had a fun day on the river, walking around. Need to be walking around, get back in shape. Anyway, I'm easing on to the house. About to call it a day. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.